Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Angel Cooperative channel. My name is Liza Mariani and I am doing your November 2019 Tarot Horoscope for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So this is a general reading, so definitely check out the other signs in your chart and watch those videos as well, because they may resonate better than your sun sign. So definitely check those out. I'm also going to let you know that this month is also, we're starting out the month in the Mercury retrograde. So there definitely is going to be some confusions with communication, also confusion with technology. So be mindful of that as we are coming into the month, because I do believe it's from October 31st through to November 20th. So definitely be mindful of those situations that could be happening where you might have some confusion. You could also be dealing with some disruptions with technology and not understanding, or glitches that could be happening to either computers, your phone, or even communication and ways of connecting with others. It's definitely going to happen, especially during the Mercury retrograde. I just also want to let you know that we have the Three of Wands as your overall energy for this month. So really good energy. I'm also going to quickly shuffle the Lenormand deck, so to put some clarification on the cards that I've already put down on the table. And also just another reminder that we have the full moon this month in November on the 12th. And also and that's a good time to release and also, when the things that in your life that you need to not hold on to and not give any more energy to, it's a good time to release those energies, especially the negative ones that are surrounding you. And on the 26th, we have the new moon coming in. So on the 26th, which is definitely after the Mercury retrograde, is a good time to start manifesting and also focusing on what your intentions are and what you want to bring in to the next coming months or even the next month. So definitely keep those in mind as we come towards the 26th. And your overall energy is also the Child. Ooh, interesting. So there's some good energy coming in for Taurus this month. Definitely where there's something exciting coming towards you and you're waiting. It does feel like there is new situations on the horizon. So very exciting. I'm also going to pull some runes for Taurus to see, also to give some clarification to the cards that we have down. So I'm going to quickly get these all mixed up so that way I can grab some runes for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Let's see. All right, so we just fix the cards here real quick and see what, okay, so this is the blank rune. This one definitely landed there. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, you have, this is definitely signifying something new, or signifying a new path that you're going to be going down that's actually very exciting. Good movement, positive movement forward, but I do feel like it's almost like you're also waiting for like your ships to come in, some situations that are supposed to possibly unfold, which haven't quite unfolded just yet. Maybe they will be unfolding this month. It could also be, yes, I do feel like it could also be where, good things are going to start to happen. And I do sense that towards the end of the month, you're really going to feel this shift. So let's see what we have here with the rest of your cards as well. Because in the beginning of the month, we have, wow, the Devil reversed and the Tower card. Major changes happening. I do feel like Taurus is going through some transitions right now. It's like some transformational phase, especially with the Tower. And we have the Devil reversed, which is definitely more positive when it's reversed, because it's signifying the fact that you're freeing yourself from this control, of this devil control. It could actually be, maybe you're possibly dealing with a Capricorn, because the devil does also stand for Capricorn energy. It is reversed, so I do feel like this situation is coming undone. It's almost like you're freeing yourself from these, the chains that are been bounding you. Could be addictions, could be negative energies that are around you, but I do feel like this is going to be something that's a very positive change that's coming in, that's going to remove this like negative hold or negative energy that's been holding you down. And I do feel like it's going to uplift you a little bit. So it's going to create a shift. I definitely feel like there is going to be a shift of some movement, but movement in like a positive direction. Removing yourself from negative energy. I do feel like it could be even like changing your ways of doing things, like even changing your mindset. This could even be, because the devil energy is also about holding on to negativity and letting it consume you. And I feel like you're also removing that from your life right now. And this is how you begin the month. So that's actually really positive. But I do feel like there could be some, definitely some confusion, but there is good movement. I mean, you do have the Knight of Swords reversed with the Rider also in the first week. So the Knight of Swords, this could be an air sign that you're dealing with, a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius. They are reversed. So I do feel like they are, definitely, they could be coming towards you and they could be a little cutting in their words. But the thing is, when it's interesting because you have the Rider upright here and then the Knight of Swords reversed. So I do feel like this might be even a clash in viewpoints, because you're moving towards this and this person's moving towards you in reverse. So it's like almost having a disconnect here, or it could be even confusion. And that's where I feel like there could be some miscommunications going on. Could even be where somebody is, could be even be somebody is not being honest, not being truthful. Because, when the Swords energy, when the Knight of Swords is reversed, this could be somebody who is not being completely honest. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign. This could just be the energy that's coming towards you. And I do feel like you're also moving towards this energy as well. So I do feel like there is this point where you come together and there is a lot of like maybe miscommunication, misunderstanding, but I do feel like somebody here is not being completely honest in the situation of what's going on. So I'm not sure exactly what it is. It could definitely be connected to this devil energy that is here, as this is the first week of November. And I do feel like this is going to be something that's going to be released in a way. You might even be coming head to head with somebody and having it out with them, or calling them out on their lies as well. I do feel like that could also be coming into play the first week of November. We also have yourself at a crossroads here with the Wheel of Fortune, which is very positive. This is coming into like the second week of November. And, the crossroads is saying that you're kind of putting yourself at this point where you have to either go, the road less traveled, or go towards an area where maybe you're unsure of where you're heading. You also have the defense rune, which is also signifying strength, but it's also letting you know that you are like really going towards things that you want to bring into your life, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. This is very positive movement forward, but it's also very promising of good things to come. So it's like moving in a good direction, definitely moving away from this negative devil energy and moving towards something more positive. And I do feel like at this crossroads, you're going to pick the right choice to go in the right direction, because Taurus definitely needs to take on that. This is the path that's pretty much what you're meant to do, but you're being called to have strength in this process as well. So, with the Strength rune, I feel like you're also having to stand up for yourself. You might even be having to like justify your actions or justify this change or this movement where you're moving towards. You might be having to justify the reason why you're moving away from this negative energy. So you're going to have strength to get yourself through that, but I do feel like it's going to push you in the right direction. So hopefully that helps you, especially as you're coming into the second week. We do have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and we also have the clouds here as well. Page of Pentacles could definitely be earth energy that you're dealing with. This also, you're an earth sign as well, but it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But also this could even signify messages that are coming in. This could even have to do with money, or maybe money owed that maybe you didn't know about it. It's you have the clouds here, so this could be finding out about maybe having some money that is needing to be paid, or a bill that needs to be paid right away that's coming into play here, or something to do with money where maybe you were unaware of this coming in to happen. And I do feel like this is like you didn't see it coming almost. So it's interesting because this is right in the smack of the middle of the Mercury retrograde. So I do feel like there could be some confusion. There could be something maybe about correspondence, maybe that you're not getting the message. There could be like some disconnect in the communication barrier. It could even be where you're not receiving emails or not receiving text messages, or something is going amiss here where it's causing this to happen. So I'm not sure exactly what that could mean. I do believe for some of you this will come in differently. It could be that maybe there is like a bill that maybe was overlooked or did not get paid, and you're going to be finding out about it, maybe getting another notification telling you, oh, if you don't pay by this time, we're going to shut your phone off or something like that, or shut off your electric, and you already thought that these bills were being paid, and of course they're not. Like that's that kind of situation where there is like that kind of confusion, or there was like a glitch in the system where something was overlooked. So I feel like that is also coming into play. You also have the rune, the blank rune. So this is also about like the unknown, the mysterious, like not really having clarity. And especially with the clouds, I do feel like there's a lot of confusion going on in the second week. But the thing is that, with the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like you're moving in the right direction, but there is a little bit of confusion here. Maybe some miscommunications that are going on. And also, it could be also where you're having to spend more money on something that you weren't planning spending money on, maybe a bill or something that you didn't know that you had to pay. So that could also be coming into play here. We also have the Two of Pentacles coming in the middle of the month along with the Key. And the Two of Pentacles is also about finding balance and also making decisions and trying to find the right way, but also like multitasking and trying to create balance in your life, maybe balance between your work and your social life, or your maybe your home and your personal life and your work life, all like having that balance. But you also have the Key. So I do feel like you have you pretty much hold the key to this. It's really all dependent upon you and how you handle the situation. So it's also about maybe balancing your money and not spending too much, or not being too wasteful with material things. So it doesn't necessarily mean like paying money out. It could also mean just like being mindful of like not being so wasteful with things that you have, and be a little bit more conservative, and also not use up too many things where you're always creating more waste, like being more mindful of that as well. And I do feel like the key is this is going to give you a key of how to manage yourself better, and also have control over that aspect of your life. So I do feel like that is a positive note in the second week. We do have the Four of Cups reversed, as well as the dog. So this is all about dependability and being dependable. But I also feel like there is a lot of sadness and disappointment that's going on too. Maybe it could be over, situations that have happened in the past, because the Four of Cups is really focused on like things that have happened. And when it's reversed, I feel like there is a lot more sadness than if it was upright. So I feel like there is going to be maybe some tears being shed in the second week. This could also be dealing with some confusion that's going into play, maybe a confusion that has been going on between you and someone else. But there is some sadness here. I do feel like it's kind of having to let go and to, focus on looking into something new that's supposed to be better suited for you. But also you have the dog. So it's more about being dependable and reliable and looking for someone maybe, or situations in your life that are more dependable and reliable. And I feel like it's kind of letting you know, like this cup that is supposed to come towards you is supposed to be something that is going to bring you more value and dependability in your life, or, somebody who would be there that you could depend on, instead of maybe the situations that you have, or people, not just situations, but also people that you have dealt with in the past, possibly the past few months or even years, that have let you down, and bringing in a sense of, dependability into your life. You also have the disruption rune. So I do feel like this is causing a little bit of disruption in, the second week. Like this is definitely causing you to have some pain and some sorrow and some emotion. Definitely some emotion. The disruption rune is like you have no control over this. It's like it almost like consumes you in a way. Or you're feeling really sad and really down. You might even be feeling a little depressed. But you know what? You have to also remember that you want to bring in situations or people into your life that are there for to bring in good energy towards you, and also who are there to share their cup with you and share their love with you. So I do feel like that is also really important message for you to hear as you're going through this disruptive phase of this month where you're feeling a little bit down. So, don't let it completely knock you down. So I feel like that is also something that needs to be told to you. We also have the Six of Wands, which is really positive with the anchor. And I do feel like you're definitely moving ahead. You're not letting situations knock you down. And I feel like, yes, you did have to have this little bit of emotion and you had to get it out. And I feel like it's good that you connected with it, but you also need to release it. Especially as you're moving towards this positive change and going towards good things, but also feeling like very motivated to be successful, because the Six of Wands is all about success and creating success for yourself in your life, and also being recognized for everything that you have accomplished in your life. You also have the anchor here, so I do feel like this is anchoring you in and also giving you a sense of what your path is. And you're feeling, because the anchor also brings you strength, but it also brings you to understand like where it is that you're heading and where it is that you want to drop this anchor. Like, because you want to anchor yourself somewhere where this is where you're staying. It's not going to keep changing and you're not going to keep going through different cycles. You want to create more of a stability like for yourself. So I do feel like this is definitely positive movement forward, especially for what's to come. And I do feel like, because with this Three of Wands energy, there is definitely something positive coming your way. But, there is this sense of like having to go through these little bumps in the road as well. And you have to overcome them. But, with that, we also have, excuse me, the Ten of Cups along with the Garden here. And with the Ten of Cups reversed, it's, it's like, letting go of the situations that you kind of held on to, you were hoping for like this emotional fulfillment from. But tens are also endings and releasing them. But I do feel like with the garden there is room for growth, even though maybe not everything turned out to be this happy beautiful ending like it usually is with the Ten of Cups upright. It is reversed, but it's reversed because there is some sadness and sorrow that comes with this situation that happened. Possibly this is something that you're releasing from the past. For some of you, this could even be something that's still happening to you at this moment. But the thing is, you have the garden here. So I do feel like this is a very positive energy that's coming in here, just to remind you that there still is so much growth going on in your life. Even though there were situations that had to come to an end, and that you had to possibly have some sadness over, there is so much more to look forward to. You're still growing as a person, and there's also other things that you're creating in your life that are going to bring you so much happiness. So I feel like this is also a very important message, especially to end out this month, because it's saying that, yeah, there were some things that you had to release and you had to let go of. You had to deal with something, maybe this situation with the Devil and the Knight of Swords reversed here at the beginning of the month. You had to let that go and move towards something that's going to bring you more positive growth into your life, and something that's going to bring you something that's giving you true happiness. And I do feel like you are moving in the right direction, because you do have something to look forward to. You definitely do. And you know what? With the child energy here as well, this could even be thinking about building family. It could be bringing in children, or this could be even moving on with children that are around you. And also the child could even signify almost like a rebirth. It could also be this transformative period that you're going through yourself. So I think for each of you, that definitely will resonate a little differently. All right, well, I'm also going to pull for Taurus a Work Your Light Oracle card. Let's see what message comes through for Taurus for the month of November 2019. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, wow, I love this card. This is gorgeous. It says, The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Interesting. Wow. This is almost like this has been part of your life path, like your destiny. And you were supposed to experience these experiences for a reason. Definitely for your soul growth, but also something that you've had to master in this lifetime. So I do feel like that is a very positive thing, even though sometimes, especially life lessons, are not always fun, but they are sometimes very painful. But I do feel that this is something that you've been training for. And maybe even it's something that's going to push you into a new positive direction, maybe to even help others from your own life experiences. All right, so I'm also going to pull a Secret Language of the Light card, and these are beautiful, beautiful cards that I got from the Angel Cooperative, and they have amazing messages, which I'm going to also share the message from the book for you, because this card I just pulled is called Soul Name, and I just want to first pull out before I show you the image, I want to first pull out the message in the book so that way I can read it for you. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just hold this up for you. Soul Name, and the message here says, you are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All your dreams and desires will be realized with an open heart. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way you don't expect, but when it comes, you will know it is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. So definitely it's like about almost like, what your soul connection is, not just your soul name. And it's interesting how it's also paired with, these are very similar cards here, even when they're standing here side by side. And it's interesting because we have this Egyptian woman here, and then this is like a Greek kind of temple on the next card. So it's interesting. It's almost like you're connected to these past lives that are they are part of you and who you are, and also you continue that knowledge from those lives. You're bringing them into this life, and I feel like you're also learning life lessons that maybe you're having to master in this lifetime. So that's really a beautiful message for Taurus. I do feel like this is like something that is coming into play, especially in the month of November. And maybe it will be building in your awareness as well. All right, well, Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Please comment below. I would love to know how this resonated with you. And also, please like and also subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the bell notifications so that way you get notified when we are posting our new videos through the Angel Cooperative. And also to check out the rest of the other videos on the channel. There are some amazing videos from other practitioners through the Angel Cooperative, and you should definitely check out theirs as well. All right, Taurus, have a wonderful month, and also take a look in the links below for my personal channel where you can see your weekly tarot horoscopes, and also you can subscribe there as well. All right, have a great month, and I'll see you again in December. Take care. Love you, and bye.